live.
Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Giants Outsiders, episode 14. We are in the building, the hardest voice of sports, Fist Vegas, and the sharpest sports bettor on the planet, Kai Pizzle. We forming together like Voltron to bring you the best New York Football Giants podcast on the planet. Pizzle, we 4-1. What up, baby?
What did we tell them?
We told them. We tried to tell them, man. When they gonna listen, bro?
They over there listening to all that booger eating crap, all sad, all negative, all this and that. And guess what? Now they gonna be like, oh yeah, I knew it the whole time. What you mean?
Exactly. What you mean?
What you mean you knew it the whole time?
Man, you got.
We told you 5 weeks ago. We told you 10-win team.
Facts.
Now all of a sudden, two Fizz, they like, oh, I think Daniel Jones might be a franchise. What you mean?
What you mean? We've been trying
to tell you.
Been preaching this.
And let me tell you something, Fisk. Darius motherfucking Slayton.
Oh my gosh, here we go.
I'm about to go ahead.
We having a good moment. You gotta bring up
that Fisk unit pack right now.
We having a good moment. You gotta bring up Slayton.
Yep.
Slayton had one good game.
My boy balled out.
This the first good game he'd have had since like 2019. And look, you know what?
My boy did. Go ahead, just say it. Just say your boy Pizzle did his thing.
Your boy escaped London. Okay, he was allowed to fly home with the team because if he anything less than that performance, we was leaving him in London. So he got word that if he dropped balls and did normal Darius Slayton shit, we was leaving him in London.
Look, so we needed him on Sunday, and he delivered.
Yeah, that
he was like the mailman. He showed up and delivered.
Oh my gosh, here we go. Oh my gosh, Darius Slayton. You know what? For this week, I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm just saying, like
we should trade for DJ Moore. We should.
We should. We need a number one receiver.
What you mean?
We need a number one receiver because I don't know when the hell Toney ever playing again. I don't know. Toney is Kawhi Leonard, bro. Are we sure Toney is real? Is Toney real?
Y'all over there on the milk carton with your boy Kadarius Toney. I'm out here making plays with Darius Slayton.
Man, bro, no, I'm out here. I'm on the phone working these Carolina Panthers trying to get DJ Moore. That's what I'm doing. I don't know where the hell Toney at. Toney ain't real to me right now. Toney is like Bigfoot. I'm dead serious. At this point, Toney is like Bigfoot. He might be real. He might not be real. We've heard rumors. We've seen sightings, but we cannot confirm if he's real or not. I don't know. We about to go to week 6. It's about to be Halloween, bruh. We almost at Halloween and we ain't got a full game of Toney yet, bruh. It's about to be Halloween, Pizzle. Should we start the Toney watch? Should we start the Toney watch? When will we get Toney back?
He gonna go on the field, be like, look, there he is. There he is.
The earth gonna stop moving.
Hell would be over.
Oh my gosh. So it's gonna be you know how that movies everything slows down and they play the dramatic music.
Yep.
That's what's gonna happen when we see Toney line up on the field, bro. Everything gonna slow down. We're gonna see dramatic music and shit. Shout out to Agent Trotsky for the first super chat tonight. He says, no, Fisk, you second guess the Giants, don't lie. No, I first guessed it. I said, I know I stand on what I said. I said the Giants are good enough to beat the Packers if we have competent wide receivers. But if Toney
second guess Darius Slayton.
I said if Toney and Wandale don't play, I don't know how we're gonna win. And lo and behold, Daniel Jones, this is one of the miracles that I prophesized about. This is the equivalent of feeding the village with a fish and with a piece of bread and some fish. This is the equivalent. These are the miracles that Daniel Jones be performing every now and again. Remember, I told you like a week ago, Pizzle, that Daniel Jones is due for like one of those Daniel Jones games.
Like a
He
bad
was
game?
due. No, one of those heroic Daniel Jones
Oh,
games.
yeah.
I said it was bound to happen eventually, and there we go.
Man, here's the thing, Fifth. This is what people need to start coming to terms with. And I'm not talking about just Giant fans. I'm talking about any football fan out there that even watched the Giants or even pays attention to them. Because I can say this for the last 2 seasons prior to this, and I can look at this game even in London. Because if you was watching this game in London, we was dropping like flies. Saquon Barkley, he even got hurt, shoulder issues. We got Darius Slayton out there being a number 1 receiver with Richie James. What?
Stop exaggerating, but go
I'm
ahead.
just saying he out there basically being we out there. Bredesen, he gets hurt. I mean, we got guys dropping like flies left and right. But you know who ain't hurt? Daniel Jones. And you know who went down in the last 2 seasons, and the season went to shit both times? Daniel Jones.
Pretty much.
So the reality is, when it comes to New York Football Giants, don't get me wrong, Saquon Barkley is important. He's special. He's great. And I get there's a lot of great players on this team still. Leonard Williams didn't play on Sunday again. Toney ain't playing. Galladay ain't playing. Bottom line is, if number 8 is out there, we got a chance.
Amen.
That is the truth. That is factual. I can back that up for the last 2 seasons plus these 5 games that we played, and all these geeks out here. And I call them geeks because that's what exactly they are. They talk about like, I don't know if Daniel Jones going to be the quarterback in 2023. What you talking about?
For real.
If we ain't got Daniel next season, I don't even know when we going to win.
We ain't winning without Daniel.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he is literally the difference maker. He is literally the guy. If no disrespect to Davis Webb, but Davis Webb ain't winning that game.
Not even close. That's
Not
a
even
blowout
close.
if he there.
Tyrod Taylor, I don't think he winning that game if he was healthy. I mean, this is
Tyrod
facts.
ain't capable.
This is facts. Doesn't matter what Giants podcast you listen to, what video, what content creator you like. The facts are the facts. Daniel Jones is the main man for the New York Football Giants. We've been trying to tell y'all for the last 5 weeks too.
Dude was down 2 touchdowns to Aaron Rodgers.
And
came back and won.
And who's his receivers again, Fisk?
He got the 3 Stooges out there, the practice squad receivers.
It wasn't even like the Packers was giving it to him either. It wasn't like they were just turning it over and the Giants were getting these lucky field positions. No, we talking about 93-yard drives.
Grown man shit without
grown man shit. And you see, y'all, some of these people that came over here, they talk that junk. They like, oh, they ain't being realistic over there. They just saying, no, we being realistic. We've been right for 5 weeks.
For 5 weeks. They're not gonna give it for. They're not gonna.
The other geeks been wrong for 5 weeks. What you talking about?
They gotta act like I don't exist because I'm blackballed. So they're not gonna give you your flowers, Pistol. Remember, I don't exist, and they just flat out ain't gonna give you your flowers, bro. They can't. They're not mature enough to do it. They're not man enough to do it. They don't got the testicular fortitude to man up and say we were wrong and Giants Outsiders was right. They can't do it.
Yeah, and look, again, I'm not taking anything away from what Saquon has done this year. He looks like the best running back in the league right now. No question about it. Obviously, guys are stepping up like Bellinger, obviously, but we've got some nice we got a much better offensive line than we've ever had before. But the reality is that since you improved the offensive line, it improved who Daniel Jones was as a player.
Yep.
And he can actually show what he can do now. And he's actually got coaches that are actually help putting him in the right situation. They ain't babysitting him, Fisk.
Nope.
He out there making plays with his feet, with his legs, with his arms. I mean, he's not even having these terrible like turnovers either.
Nope.
And you know what I'm saying? Like he don't even have honestly. No doubt. I'm not even going to say the totality, but he outplayed Aaron Rodgers in that second half.
He outplayed Aaron Rodgers, which leads me to my next point. Peace of Love is God. Fisk, shout out to Peace of Love is God. He a channel member. He's a Fisk unit captain. He's been a channel member for 18 months. He got the gold ski mask. Shout out to Peace of Love is God, man. 18 months as a Fisk unit captain. He said, DJ, that's my DJ. He's the real MVP. Our boys are getting healthy, and Sunday's game smooth sailing to the end. Let's go, Fisk unit, stand up and trade for DJ Moore. One of the things I wanted to highlight with what Peace of Love is God said is he brought up the anointed one, the chosen one, the one who fell from the sky to deliver the New York Football Giants from evil, that guy Daniel Jones. He brought up the word MVP because that's what Daniel Jones is. I don't give a damn what the numbers say. We got eyes and we see what's going on in that field. Daniel Jones is the MVP of the league right now because he don't have Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis. He don't have freaking Juju and Travis Kelce and MVS.
Imagine if he did, Fisk.
Imagine he put up Josh Allen numbers. Everybody says, "Oh well, Daniel Jones."
I'm not. Listen, Fisk. Listen, I'd love to agree with you on that and say he's MVP. I think he's definitely MVP of the Giants. But I'm gonna say this: if he had those dudes you're talking about, like Diggs and all and all the great receivers, the good like a Devontae Adams, right? Just a dog at receiver. I'm telling, this dude would be putting up the stats and knocking on that MVP door. He would be.
Real quick, we got 150 people in here. We need 50 likes. Y'all hit that like button. We almost, go ahead, get the Giants Outsiders to 100 likes. Y'all know the drill. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get us to 100 likes so we ain't got to interrupt these conversations no more. But here's the deal, Pizzle. You got to understand something. By definition of MVP, by the pure definition of the MVP, he's the MVP.
Well, let me give you some credit here, Fisk. And I'm going to give you some flowers on this. Okay,
I love flowers.
What's your favorite kind of flower?
I like those flowers that them red flowers that you get on Valentine's Day. Yeah, let me get a rose.
Like
roses. I like roses. Yeah,
and that's my favorite flower.
That's great. Yeah,
that's weird ass shit.
Anyway, I always wanted to shoot somebody and throw a rose on their dead body and like let the blood flow in the rain. But anyway, what's up?
So my point is, you're gonna get a dozen roses for this because they already talking about. You said this at the very start of when we started doing these episodes. You said that if Daniel Jones balls out and the Giants do well, guess who's going to win Coach of the Year?
Oh yeah, Brian Daboll. I hope y'all bet that.
That's what's for sure. That's what's for sure looking like that might just happen.
I hope y'all
bet make the playoffs. He's getting Coach of the Year because everybody's slobbing on that knob right now, Fisk.
Yeah, they refuse to give Daniel. They don't even.
They're not even giving that. Yeah, they don't even want to give Daniel that full credit. They just
Daboll. Then it's Kafka. Then it's Saquon. Then it's defense. Then it's the offensive line. Then they might mention Daniel Jones. He's like the sixth thing they mention when they talk about the Giants.
Yeah. No, that's true.
And, like I told y'all, this is Sean McVay, Jared Goff all over again. They're going to slurp Brian Daboll. They're going to give Brian Daboll that Coach of the Year. And Daniel Jones are going to get ignored. And when they pay Daniel Jones, because the Giants have no choice but to pay him this offseason after we win the division, because there's no way Joe Shane is going to we can't eat $33 million. It's like $33 million franchise hit. We can't eat that salary cap number. So they're going to give Danny a bag. The whole earth going to stop moving. How did they pay Daniel Jones? Oh my gosh. But
I really feel like I feel like there's a chance that Danny will get the contract and then they'll franchise tag Saquon.
That's exactly what they're gonna do.
I think
that's exactly what they're gonna do.
And I think Saquon might get franchise tagged like a couple years, like in a row.
Well, now we can only do it one because next year we got to pay Andrew Thomas and we got to pay Dexter Lawrence next year. So we're going to have Andrew Thomas, Xavier McKinney, and Dexter Lawrence on deck next season. Because remember, we gave Dexter Lawrence the 5th-year option, so he'll be here next year.
I mean, yeah, that's possible.
Huh?
I just know. I feel like, and don't get me wrong, like I think Saquon's great, but this team, I think number 8 is more important than 26 is.
Oh, it's not even close.
No, I mean that's just no question to me.
Not even close. We can't move the ball without 8. I mean, I said it before, I say it again. Saquon's on the field for the QB sneak. Y'all forget that. Saquon's on the field for the QB
They
sneak.
still did the offense still moved with that when Saquon got knocked out.
Yeah, that was Daniel Jones' best drive of the season without Danny, technically. I mean, I don't want to shit on Saquon because Saquon is the best running back in the league. We're just trying to point out the obvious.
But that's the thing is like Saquon gets all the credit for being special and amazing. Yet the majority there's like you don't hardly ever hear people talk junk about Saquon this year. But then
they like Saquon.
Danny is like it's always split.
They can't find they find ways to shit on Danny. Oh my gosh, Brian Daboll, he found a way to win with Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Like the vitriol in the voice when they say it is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's get to these super chats. Shout out to Mark Stewart. What's up, Fisk Unit and Cop Pizzle? Did y'all watch the BS segment on Get Up this morning? ESPN, BSPN. I heard some stupid bitch talking about the Giants should be ashamed for winning. Some dumb bitch on ESPN Pizzle. I saw it on Twitter.
I heard it. I saw it on Twitter. Kimberly Martin was her name.
Stupid heifer.
Basically, the point that she was making was, and I'll break it down. She was basically saying like, "Oh yeah, it's all cool that they're winning, but they're not gonna really do anything, and they're just gonna be middle of the pack. They're just gonna be a middle of the pack team." And in the long run, like even if they make the playoffs, it won't amount to anything. I'm sitting thinking like, bitch, the fuck you talking about?
Like, this stupid bitch. Like, shut up.
Top 10. We had look, last week I said that I thought we were a top 16 team, Fist, which I feel like is an improvement to go from a bottom 5 team to a top 16 team. I think we a top 10 team, Fist.
Hell yeah, we a top 10
team. And
this is pre-DJ Moore. Wait till we get that motherfucker in here. We really gonna be lit.
I'm not co-signing that yet, Fist. But I'm just like, what is she smoking? Like she's a non-believer. I'll tell you what this is. This is still a non-believer in Daniel Jones. They can't process it, Fisk. They
don't want to give this kid no credit.
They don't want to. It is if it was a quarterback that she respected, probably she didn't even probably watch the Giants play this year. You know,
they haven't.
She probably ain't even watched them. And then she
How many times I gotta tell you this? The Giants are a poverty franchise to them. They're not watching us. They don't watch the Lions. They're not watching the Giants. They're not watching any of these bottom tier franchises. They're watching Mahomes, Josh Allen, whatever the Cowboys are doing. And like what's that dude name? Jalen Hurts. That's all they watching. They watch like 5 teams, bro. They're not watching it.
I mean, I'm sitting there listening to her, and I'm like, is she watching any of these games?
She sounded stupid.
They just beat the Packers and Aaron Rodgers, and they did it in London. It wasn't like we was at home and we got some lucky break. No, we beat them.
That's a neutral field. That's a Super Bowl right there. That's
neutral field. We beat them. Yeah, we just won.
And matter of fact,
how stupid she is.
Because according to the beat writers who traveled to the team, they said it was 8-2 Packers. They said it was nothing but cheeseheads in the crowd. And go, Pat, go. That's all they kept hearing.
And I'm sitting here. I'm watching that clip too, and Chris Canty's there, right? Grown ass man. He's sitting there. He's sitting there. He's sitting there just shaking his head up and down. He knows he disagrees with her. But it's like all the other stupid content you see on YouTube. It's just it's 3 hours of
unless you Stephen A. Smith, you can't check no female on ESPN. I mean,
but he should.
Only Stephen A. Smith can check the females on ESPN. Everybody else might get fired because they all woke and liberal ESPN. You say something wrong to a girl, please.
What I don't get is why do we live in a society when someone says something stupid, you can't just sit there and check them and say, listen, you out of line for that comment.
Because
that comment was out of line.
Because it's 2022 and like women rule the world now, bro. Like God forbid you say a woman is wrong and now you're too alpha and you get canceled.
But that's the thing. It's like I'm cool. Fist, I'm cool if a woman wants to talk ball, like, but when you say something stupid, I can't have no respect.
Because I guarantee you, if that was another man right there who said that dumb shit, he'd have interrupted him mid-sentence. But because it's a woman, he had to let it go. Oh, no, I can't interrupt her. Only Stephen A. Smith could do that shit. Other than Stephen A. Smith, you correct one of them girls on ESPN, you're going to get fired, canceled, and just disappear off the face of the earth, because that's just how.
And let's just say for the sake of it, she's right. Let's say like they do make the playoffs, they go one and done, or maybe they win one and lose the next one. Like, at the end of the day, they're going to achieve way more than people even was giving them credit for in the first place.
But why don't
Nobody was saying we were going to make the
want
playoffs.
to lose? This is what I don't understand. Why would the Giants want to lose? Why?
Because she was making the point like, oh, they kind of close.
Oh no, I get exactly what she's saying.
Oh, I know.
But the point I'm trying to make to you is this.
I know.
This ain't the NBA. This ain't the NBA where if I don't have Giannis or LeBron, I can't win. This is the NFL. And I said it before, and I'm going to say it again because I want you motherfuckers to understand something. Every single season, there are two teams that run the ball, play defense, and have quarterbacks who get shit done, who go far in the playoffs. Tennessee did it. The Vikings did it. San Francisco's done it multiple times. Every year, there will be teams like the Giants who make it ugly, play defense, run the ball, and their quarterback makes plays that go far in the postseason. That could be us this year. How many these fancy teams, the Mahomes and the Allens and all this other stupid shit, they don't win.
Imagine her
was just in the fucking Super Bowl.
Imagine her stupid ass walking into the locker room of the Giants players and saying, "Hey, I think you guys should lose. It would be better for you." Man, they'd all laugh at her. Tell her to go make a sandwich.
Exactly. Shut up. This is not the NBA, bro. Pizzle, am I lying? Every year there's defensive teams that go far in the playoffs.
The Giants play hard too, man. Like, they're busting teams in the mouth.
And did you not see the Bengals?
I think
did not just see the Bengals go to the Super Bowl last year?
Yeah, but here's the thing. You watch the Packer game, they just kept coming back, and they got to the Packers just relinquished that lead to them. We took their will.
Yes, we did. Aaron Rodgers did not want to lose to the Giants.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers was not trying to lose to the Giants. We won that game.
He sat there, he went on Pat McAfee's podcast too and talking about, like, man, y'all need to start giving some credit to Dexter Lawrence.
Best defensive tackle in the league. What up?
That dude's balling out like nobody's talking about it. And that's true. Nobody's giving any credit to any Giants player except for Saquon.
No, and that's the sad part too, because Andrew Thomas has been the highest rated player in the entire NFL for 5 weeks, and nobody want to acknowledge it.
Nobody want to acknowledge it.
Like the Giants literally
can't believe it.
They literally had the best left tackle, the best defensive tackle, and the best running back on the planet right now. And nobody, and here's another thing too. I'm gonna take a shot at these stupid ass content creators who keep saying the Giants don't have a lot of talent. How do we not have a lot of talent? I'm so sick and tired of people saying the Giants are fighting and we're doing this with will. No, have you ever started to consider maybe the Giants have some good fucking players on the team?
You might have the best tackle in the league. You might have the best running back in the league. I think you got a top 10 quarterback.
Xavier McKinney, top 5 in his position.
Top 5 safety.
Dory Jackson's a top 10 in his position.
He's falling out. Dexter Lawrence might be a top 10, top 5 or 10 at his position.
Kayvon Thibodeau leads the NFL in pressures since he's got back. He has 8 pressures the last 2 weeks. Leads the NFL in pressures. Has anybody?
We can't say none of this because if they listen to this, they just gonna sit here and they're gonna say we smoking.
Oh yeah, we delusional because
we're delusional. We ain't realistic.
Yeah. Our 4-1 football team has
What'd you say last week about fans that say they're realistic? What'd you say?
Yeah. They fucking stupid. They're stupid.
No,
you're negative and you're stupid and you scared. You have no balls.
It gives them a reason just to be negative.
It gives them a reason to be negative. You have no balls. It takes balls to believe in your team at the QB sneaks. It takes balls. You have no balls. You want to follow the crowd. You want to say we suck, and then you want to Homer Simpson meme yourself into the fan base now. You know the Homer Simpson meme where he fades back into the grass and then he comes back out on Twitter. Those are them negative Giants fans. They were negative Homer Simpson, and now they faded into the grass, and they're coming back out with positive Homer Simpson now. They're the Homer Simpson meme, bro.
Let me tell you what I think is going to happen on Sunday, Fist.
I'm listening.
And this is you talking about that, like the Homer Simpson going back to this is when I think they're going to do it. When Daniel goes into Baltimore and outplays Lamar.
Oh no, this in MetLife. He coming to our house.
No, where's it at? Is it in MetLife?
In MetLife. Yeah, this is MetLife. They
coming
to
in
our
Baltimore. House. My stupid ass.
Nah, we're 5-point home dogs. You believe that shit? We are 5-point home dogs. Now they coming straight to MetLife.
My bad.
And we gonna win. And here's the thing too, right?
The problem was I was trying to cut that mean ass promo and I fucked up.
Oh, now you good. Don't worry. We gonna definitely have to cut another promo because I got some shit to say in a minute. But shout out to Timmy though. Remember, supporting big fists is supporting small businesses. Sup, fellas? Dropping by to say what's up, to say let's go Giants. These motherfuckers single-handedly bringing me back to life. I felt the disturbance in the force while down in the shadow realm. DJ Saquon co-MVP.
That's how you cut a promo.
Shout out to Timmy, man. Timmy, my man Timmy out here resurrecting himself like the Exorcist every other day just to make sure he talking that Giants talk. Shout out to my man Timmy. We love you, Timmy. We pulling for you, baby. Shout out to my man Jamil. If we beat Baltimore, we might go 8-1. DJ for MVP. Oh yeah. After we beat Baltimore,
jump on the train, Jamil.
Yeah, after we beat Baltimore, we ain't losing for a minute. Baltimore's our last hard game until we play the Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
Listen, no, seriously, because we said, I think maybe even the first episode, maybe the second episode, we said we thought the Giants might be a 10-win team, and we went through the schedule, didn't we not? Like we went through and we said, man, how they not gonna win 10 games? All they got to do to get to 10 win is go 6-6 the last
500 the last half of the season.
And if you look at the schedule, it's crazy not to think that they wouldn't go 6-6 based on what they've already done the first 5 games.
All these cupcake teams we get to play, like the Jaguars and the Seahawks and the Texans and shit.
The Lions,
and they know defensive selves.
We tapping Washington's ass twice.
That's 2 wins right there because they about to bench Carson Wentz. They damn sure about to bench Carson Wentz. So we about to get. Oh, who's that rookie they drafted? Oh my gosh, it's not even gonna be Heineke. They're gonna play the rookie they drafted. We about to get all up in that rookie ass. Oh my gosh. Shout out to P. Disley. Remember, supporting big fists is supporting small businesses. Starting DJ over Lamar in fantasy. I ain't mad at you. That Ravens defense is horrible.
I'm telling you, I really feel like Daniel's about to outplay him.
Oh yeah,
I really feel like he's about to outplay him. And I don't know if that's going to give him the respect, but listen, Fizz, I really saw it on Twitter. I saw some of them Giants fans talking like, "Oh, I want Lamar as my QB next season."
Oh my gosh, here we go with this.
Well, I saw that, and hey, don't think that I ain't gonna say nothing when Daniel taps that ass on Sunday.
Yeah. Because this Wink Martindale Super Bowl right here.
Oh, yeah.
Wink Martindale, he been saving some blitzes for Lamar.
Yeah.
He can't wait to play Lamar on Sunday.
Can't wait.
Sam Howell. That's who we're going to be. We're going to beat the hell out of Sam Howell twice this year. Sam Howell. Man, please. Shout out to Reggie. What you mean the cap is a myth? We signed an OBJ? Nah, cap is a myth, bro. Cap only exists when you cheat. When you suck, cap exists. When you trying to win Super Bowls, cap don't exist. The Bills just gave Von Miller like $100-something million. Don't even get me started on the Rams. The Saints did it for years, bro. Like when you trying to win Super Bowls, Pizzle, cap don't exist, man.
The Rams do be finding like money like out their ass.
They really do, bro. That's why it's like that's the thing too, right? That's why I'm not worried about the Rams. I'm like, bro, the Rams is like. Once you win that Super Bowl, you kind of like it. I feel like the Rams is going through the motion. And then sometime around December, they're gonna remember that, oh my gosh, our defense has freaking Jalen Ramsey, Bobby Wagner, Aaron Donald on it. Let's become top 5 again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
I
just,
mean, both. I think both of them and the Bengals are like they're still drunk in that Super Bowl.
well, I just don't think the Bengals was as good as the Bengals had no business being in the Super Bowl. Like, Mahomes is never supposed to blow an 18-point lead. I'm still trying to compliment how Mahomes blew an 18-point lead at home. I still can't believe that happened.
I mean, it happened.
Like, Mahomes is just not like if just Mahomes is supposed to be in that Super Bowl. I mean,
Well, I mean, like the Bengals. So okay, like the Bengals, for example, like just because we brought them up, why is it so unrealistic for the Giants to recreate that same thing this year?
Yeah, because Daniel Jones is better than fucking Joe Burrow, and I've been saying that shit for a year. Daniel Jones' ceiling is higher than Burrow's. If Daniel Jones had T. Higgins and Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd out there instead of the Three Stooges, he will look better than Burrow. Because Burrow is a statue and cannot move in that pocket. Daniel Jones throws on the run.
Honestly, Daniel has more tools.
He does. He has a higher ceiling.
Like, truth be told, he's got more tools.
I've been trying to tell y'all for 2 years that dude is Josh Allen waiting to happen. He gonna be Josh Allen without the arm. The only difference between Daniel Jones and Josh Allen is the arm.
thing about it is, he don't even have to be Josh Allen.
He can be Danny. Yeah, he can be Danny, which is Peyton Manning with legs. Straight up.
I can't wait till they give him a legit badass receiver.
DJ Moore, he coming, bro.
Man,
he on the way, bro.
I don't know about that.
Joe Shane would not have called the Panthers if he did not want to make that deal.
He just wanted to see what was on. He just wanted to see what was out there at the garage sale. That is,
we about to get him Tony in a second round pick for fucking.
You know how
DJ
you got
Moore, bro.
You know how you drive through the neighborhood and there's like that sign that's out there, the garage sale. He just checking out he just seeing
Joe
what
Shane don't window shop. Joe Shane said, "I got a receiver who may or may not exist. We're gonna give you him in a second round pick. Let's get DJ Moore." I got a receiver. He may or may not exist.
He better not trade my boy. He better not trade my boy Darius Slayton.
He can have him too. And freak it.
No.
Bad fact. Yeah, give us DJ Moore, Terrence Marshall, we get Slayton, Tony, Galladay, and like two picks.
Can't co-sign on that, Fizz.
I
can't co-sign on that,
bro. We need to sell high on Slayton, bro.
I can't. No.
This is where you sell high.
Just getting warmed up. I told you he was getting warmed up.
Shout out to Donnie though. DJ and SB doing the fusion dance before each game. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, yo, this is like, man. You know what, Pistol? Shout out to Saquon for coming back in the game after that shoulder injury though.
No, I think Saquon's been awesome. That's why I don't even like talking bad about Saquon. I
don't even think it's talking bad about Saquon. I just think it's highlighting how great our quarterback is.
Yes, it's giving the respect where it needs to be going.
Exactly. Shout out to Timmy. Appreciate y'all, fellas. Best NFL podcast, hands down. Checked out a few videos from these analysts, such DJ Hate. We're wide receiver away from a deep run. And Shane knows that. And here's the thing, too, Pizzle. Remember last week we spoke about how if Joe Shane, like, we would know if Joe Shane wanted to win or not if he by how he handled the trade deadline. Well, we got our answer. The fact that he's calling for DJ Moore shows you that Shane believes that we could win this year. He believes we're a receiver away. He believes it.
But I mean, it's not even like we even said that last week. Like, I think we talking about, like, when we get deep in the season, right? We hinted at the idea of maybe you bring OBJ back. Tony's got to show up at some point. Like,
we don't know if he's real yet. I'm not going to say that. I don't know if he's real yet.
I know if he.
I don't know if he exists.
We need Rondell to come back. Like, we need somebody to emerge. Don't get me wrong. My boy Slayton can carry a little bit of the load.
Oh my gosh!
But I'm gonna need somebody else to help my boy out there, because Slayton just robbing. He needs his Batman.
Pizzle, chill, bro. Pizzle.
No, I'm going off.
Chill, bro.
I'm going off.
I know that Ravens secondary. Sorry, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, this.
I'm thinking Darius Slayton TD on Sunday.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I hope Darius Slayton do ball out. At this point, bro, Slayton, if you could go from, I'm just Slayton. I'm gonna be nice to you.
I told you not all heroes wear capes.
Slayton, this is what I need you to do for me, bro. if you can graduate from being Krillin and Yamcha to becoming like Piccolo, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. If you could graduate from being Krillin and Yamcha to being like a Piccolo type character, I will appreciate you.
It's coming. I tried to tell everybody.
I'm not asking you to be a Super Saiyan. I'm not even asking you to be like Majin Buu some shit. I'm like, just don't be useless like Krillin and Yamcha. Just graduate to Piccolo and give me like an episode of good shit, and I'll be happy with you. Just be Piccolo. Just give me a moment here and there, and I'll be happy.
It's coming.
That's all I want for Darius Slayton.
It's coming, Fist.
Just graduate.
He's just getting warmed up.
I hope so. I want him to be Piccolo. Because right now he been playing, he been out here looking like Krillin. He been looking like Tien, Krillin, and Yamcha. That's what he been out here looking like. If he could graduate to Piccolo status, I will be thoroughly happy.
Let's do it.
That's all I want from him. Just be Piccolo. That's all we want. Shout out to Peace of Love is God. Remember that last season the 49ers had with Harborough? Oh, yeah, you know what? That's another thing too, Pizzle. The first year under Harborough, they went straight to the conference championship. Remember they went. Remember the 49ers, they were horrible. Can't win with them. Can't coach with them. Can't do it. And then the next year, oh wow. Shout out to Singletary.
That was funny.
Man.
You told it funny.
Yeah, that was funny. Shout out to Singletary. But remember, the next year, right? They get Harborough. They're in the conference championship. Why can't that be the Giants? This is what y'all tell people. Everybody laughed at the 49ers. Oh, the 49ers is trash. They stink. They garbage. They fire Singletary. They bring in Harborough. Now all of a sudden, Patrick Willis and Aaron Smith and all those dudes is good now, right? Barrow and all them other guys, Frank Gore. Now all of a sudden the team is good. This is the same thing with the Giants. Everybody thinks the Giants is trash. Now Daboll comes in, and why can't we be the 2011 49ers?
Listen, I'm trying, Fist, to not get ahead of myself. But I will say this. If I had the option to bet it right now, I would say, based on the way things are going, in the next 5 years, I 1,000% believe the Giants will be in a Super Bowl in the next 5 years.
I guarantee you we win a Super Bowl.
I'm telling you, I just feel like this coaching staff, everything going on, like if they this good with with the expectations coming in, what are they going to be when they continue to build on their team? Haven't even really put up. I mean, they haven't even put a lot of their touches on this team. If you think about it, Fist, like think about this for a second. So they obviously got Neal. He's played, but he hasn't been perfect, right? He's still learning as he's
good for a rookie.
Kayvon hasn't played all season, but he's played a couple games. Maybe a few now. He's starting to get it. He's starting to get into it. They didn't even get to showcase that what probably was a good draft pick in Beavers, right? They didn't, because he got hurt. Micah McFadden, they've been hit or miss. He's been hit or miss this season. So I mean, it's like obviously Wandale hasn't even touched the field basically. So I mean, they haven't even really got to put their blueprint on this team. A lot of the guys doing well this season, playing well, was Dave Gettleman's guys. That Dave Gettleman got.
He's gonna pay a lot of Dave Gettleman picks.
I mean,
he's gonna pay a lot of Dave Gettleman picks.
I know a lot of people don't like Dave Gettleman. They talk shit about Dave Gettleman, but Dave Gettleman is showing that he picked some.
Now, Gettleman couldn't get the coach. That's what killed
get the coach.
Gettleman couldn't get the coach right.
But he got some dogs.
Good players. He just
got some dogs.
Yeah, he just couldn't get the coach.
He 1,000% hit on the Daniel Jones pick. Saquon's doing his thing. He definitely hit on the Dexter Lawrence.
Yep.
The DeAndre Baker was a fuck up, but man, that was a setup.
I still can't believe that shit happened.
I mean, that shit fucked up. But he obviously hit on Xavier McKinney, right?
Hit on Andrew Thomas.
Oh my God, Andrew Thomas, he killed that one.
If Kadarius Toney is real, he hit on him too. We don't know if he's real though.
Well, that's the thing. He's shown flashes that he could be really good, but see, what's funny about Kadarius Toney is that's the same pick. The DeAndre Baker and Kadarius Toney is like the same thing. It's like they both have this they both had talent, but then they had this like weird off the field thing that they couldn't get right. And I don't know what
I don't know what's up with Toney, bro. I don't know.
Like you said, he's fucking
he's Kawhi Leonard, bro. He I don't know what he is, bro.
Listen, and I know that I know there's a lot of people that don't like because he traded OBJ, but the Dexter Lawrence pick was with OBJ.
So, we're not rehashing this. The OBJ pick was dumb and it will never be forgiven. We're not rehashing this.
But the point being,
it don't matter how good Dexter Lawrence is. Pistol that OBJ trade was stupid.
The point being is that he actually did bring in some really good players, but his coaching staff was horrible. And so I say that the Giants are going to be there within the 5 years because I think this coaching staff is super good and they're going to put their touches on this team. And I think a lot of the guys that we got now are going to stay on that team. But we've been drafting. We didn't really draft all that bad like some people claim we did.
And I say the Giants are going to win within the next 5 years because every year since the 80s, we won a Super Bowl. We won a Super Bowl once a decade, bro. We won in the 80s. We won in the 90s. We won in the 2000s. We won in the 2010s. The Giants will find a way to win a Super Bowl in the 2020s. It's what we do. Okay, the Giants once a decade will find. Bro, even in the year 2000, remember the 2000 Ravens beat Kerry Collins Giants. Y'all gotta remember we went to 2 Super Bowls in the 2000s.
Hey, we didn't even talk about Dave Gettleman's best pick, Darius Slayton.
Shout out to RJ. Remember supporting Big Fiscus, supporting small businesses. CEO said he will pay me early if the Ravens lose. So on my channel, I said, DJ, if you win my $200 bet, there would be no slander from my mouth the rest of the year. First of all, RJ, you shouldn't be slandering DJ anyway because he got to win MVP. Go, Josh Allen, you on the clock, bro.
How many games we win if we didn't have Daniel Jones, Fifth?
Huh?
How many games we win this year if we didn't have Daniel Jones?
None. Because he got 3 game-winning drives. 3. We got 4 wins with 3 game-winning drives. I'll let y'all do the math. I will let y'all do the math.
That bloody hand that he had in the game, too, while he's driving 90 yards down the field, that wasn't good enough for him either, was it, Fist?
Bloody hand, bad ankle. I mean,
they don't care. Not good enough.
I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, Daniel Jones milks tigers. Okay, most people milk cows. Daniel Jones milks tigers. Okay, you sleep with a pillow. Daniel Jones fluffs the belly of a bear. Okay, he's different.
And you know what, Fizz? Remember, you know how they say this? Like it's almost like that. You sat there. Did you see the Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix show? Did you watch that?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, I ain't gonna spoil it for you. But the point is you got to watch the quiet ones, Fizz. And Daniel Jones is a quiet one.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta watch the quiet ones.
You gotta watch the goofy. Yo, Daniel Jones is the epitome of a franchise quarterback, bro. That dude, Eli Manning, was goofy. Peyton Manning was weird. Tom Brady was weird for years before he met Giselle. Tom Brady's still weird.
Daniel don't look like a killer, Fist, but he's a killer.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro.
He's
Daniel Jones. You know who Daniel Jones is? Since you want to talk about killers, you know who Daniel Jones is? Daniel Jones is that dude in the black suit who hop out the black van and shoot you with a silencer and act like nothing happened. That's Daniel Jones.
Just wipe
Jones
blood off his hands. He's
a Secret Service agent, bro. Daniel Jones is literally Liam Nelson in every fucking movie, bro. That's him. Better watch out for Daniel Jones. He gonna put like 2 in your head while you.
Because he don't look like a bad dude. They don't think he's a bad dude.
Yeah, I like my quarterbacks corny, bro. I don't want my quarterback showing up to the game looking like a fucking piece of lime cherry pie like Kyler Murray did. damn Kyler Murray out here looking like I don't know what the fuck. Kyler Murray out here looking like a damn glow stick. You know glow sticks you get at the Halloween parties and shit every year at the rave party. Looking like Kyler Murray out there, bro. Looking like a damn inside of a pickle. The fuck was wrong with him in that damn outfit? And they got the balls to lose.
He looked like he looked like Hillary Clinton.
Yo, look over here looking like Timmy Super Chat. Yo, shout out to Timmy though, man. Hold on, I got cough up a lung. I'll be back.
Man, get it out, Fist. Damn.
I'm back. I'm feeling better though. That's the first lung I coughed up the whole show. I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
But shout out to Timmy though. We need to take Galladay and Toney to the meet and mob style. All these Giants fans want a new quarterback until we get another Toney, but at the quarterback this time. Look, I'm gonna say this, bro. And we take Toney and Galladay to a mafia meeting, Galladay ain't leaving. Galladay definitely not walking out that meeting. We might let Toney leave if he's real.
It's like that episode or that one from Good was it Goodfellas when they like, yeah, we're gonna make you a made man.
Yeah.
They say, yeah, come on, Kenny. Yeah, come on, we're gonna it's all. Don't worry about it. Just you. We're just bringing you. They take him to the room and shoot him in the back of the head.
That's what I've been trying to do for Slayton for years, bro. And then we're gonna call Pizzle. Yep. Pizzle gonna be at the diner. Pizzle gonna be at the diner like Robert De Niro. And I'm gonna be on the phone like it's nothing.
I'll be like, yeah, we got Slayton a made man now, and you be like, no, it's done.
It's nothing we can do. I'm sorry.
That's sitting there just beating the hell out of the damn payphone. Whack.
Yo, I've been trying to walk Slayton into that empty room for years. But shout out to Timmy though.
And my boy, you gotta be quicker than that.
He said, Fisk, I'm starting to really not like Slay Tizzle. Old me would have crucified him by now. I just don't have the mental strength right now. Yeah, Timmy, I gotta forgive Kyle Pizzle. He has a man.
Got against Darius Slayton.
Because he knows Slayton trash too, bro.
Man.
I'm sorry, Slayton. You had one good game. We love you for that. I'm trying to be nice to you this week.
Listen, they gonna start adding up. They gonna start adding up.
And I hope they do. I would love for nothing more. I hope Slayton hears these videos and says fuck Fisk every day before practice.
You have to
understand. I hope every time Darius Slayton run around, he say fuck Fisk and fuck the Fisk unit and he play better. Whatever it takes to make Darius Slayton play better, damn it, do it. I would if we can get 2019 Slayton until Toney actually proves he's a real person, I would be happy. Can we get 2019 Slayton for like a month, please? Or at least let's beat Lamar Jackson. Can we get 2019 Slayton on Sunday?
You about to get it.
We don't ask Darius.
Man. He was on death row, Fist. He was on death row. They were going to trade him, cut him, all this and that.
Nah, his ass got cut.
All of a sudden, he like the Undertaker coming out the casket.
Nah, Darius Slayton low key got cut twice, bro. He low key got cut twice. He got cut once before the regular season started when they made him take a pay cut. And then he got a cut again for like 3 weeks of the season until Galladay proved he ain't shit and Toney disappeared like a fucking. I'm still trying to figure out Toney real or not. I don't know.
I can't wait for Slayton's end zone dance on Sunday.
This dude Toney just went poof. Shout out to Twist. Remember supporting.
He like.
I'm telling you, bro. I don't know. Somebody got to really prove to me that Kadarius Toney is real. I don't think he's real, bro. Kadarius, I think they cloned him like Gucci, man. I don't think that's the real Toney on the sideline, bro. I don't think that's the real Toney on the sideline, bro. I don't think that's a real person. It can't be.
He one of them clones.
I'm telling you, they cloned that dude like Gucci, man, bro. That's not really him. That is not Kadarius Toney, bro. The real Kadarius Toney is gone. He is gone. They just don't want to tell us. Shout out to Twist. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small business. When we went down 17-3, I pretty much said we're going to be 3-2. But in the second half of that game, Ain't the fucking Great had this look in his eyes and let me know we was going to win. I just felt the confidence.
You know what those eyes are I can't even fucking say. Serial killer eyes.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I was asleep.
What
I
you mean
woke
you was
up.
asleep?
I was asleep. When I woke, bro, I was medicated. The fuck? The hell? That was, bro, that was 9 in the morning. I was heavily medicated. Are you nuts? Remember, I
What-
was still trying to get over this cold. I still kind of got the cold. That game was at 9:30 in the morning. I just took all my medicine at like 8:30 after I ate breakfast. My ass fell asleep. I woke up. When I woke up on that, I fell asleep. So this is what happened, right? This is the timeline of Fist Vegas watching this game. I was up for like the first 15 minutes just off the simple fact that it's Giants football and I'm still waiting on the medicine to kick in, knock my ass out, right? I stayed up long enough to curse out Slayton on Twitter because he didn't see that ball go his way. So I remember sending off the Slayton tweet. And then I remember waking up because I had a dream that I caught a touchdown from Danny. And that's how I knew I was dreaming because I know my black ass is not running no fucking route. So I knew something was wrong. I woke up and I saw, all I heard was Saquon was hurt. And I jumped out of bed. Like I was, you know how you wake up and you don't look at the TV, you just still in your pillow trying to toss a turn, go back to sleep. So I woke up and I said, I don't give a fuck. I'll catch the last 5 minutes of the game. Let me get this sleep. And I heard Saquon was hurt. I jumped out of bed like I was a brand new person. You would have never thought I was sick the way I jumped out of the fucking bed. I jumped out of bed. I'm face deep in the television screen like a damn, like the Blair Witch Project. I'm face deep in the damn screen. So at this point, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with Saquon? Why the hell are we down 2 touchdowns? What the hell's going on out here? I'm Lombardi Fisk at this point. What the hell is going on? And then I proceed to watch my quarterback, the anointed one, the savior of New York football Giants, just do immaculate shit after immaculate shit. And I was up the rest of the damn game. So I literally woke up for the 15-play drive. That's when I woke up. So I know Boogie was texting my phone. I'm on Twitter trying to figure out what the hell happened to Saquon. And then, yeah, that's how I woke up. Because, like I said, Pizzle, you know I'm sick. I was like, I took all my medicine. It was a 9:30 game, bro.
You
I
woke
was
up.
supposed
You
to-
woke up to watch Danny give Aaron Rodgers a wedgie.
Facts. Give him a wedgie, kick him in the ass with the kick me sign on his back. He did all that shit. That's why, if you notice, I didn't talk much about the first half because my black ass was asleep. So I slept I saw Darius Slayton not look for a whole ball that could have went for like 80 yards and said, okay, let me slander him on Twitter. And I went to sleep after that. And then I woke up, heard Saquon was hurt, got up out the bed, and we was turned up after that. But hold on. What I miss? There it is. Shout out to Pandemonium. Fisk, put Toney out your mind. If he plays, he plays. Johnson pretty much taking his spot. Look, bro, I'm trying to get DJ Moore Pandemonium. Pizzle ain't having it, but I'm trying to get DJ Moore, bro.
Ain't got a Jonestown.
Is that says Jonestown? Shout out to Pandemonium for the Jonestown jersey, bro. We know where my man Pandemonium stand at.
Oh my!
Shout out to Pandemonium. We know what side of the tracks he
That's
on, man.
fucking great.
That's fucking gold right there, man. But like, I'm just gonna be honest with you, Pizzle. Like, I know it sounds like I'm joking with the whole Toney thing, but I'm halfway serious, bro. I don't know if he's real or not. I don't know if he exists. I don't know because he's never on the field.
I mean,
and I'm losing my patience.
I mean, I hate to say this,
to be
but like I
patient with
said
Toney,
it,
but I'm losing it.
I said it at the start of the year, and this is even when Shepard was still good, like, or still playing. Like, you couldn't count on these guys. Like, Toney had already shown that he was a little bit fragile the previous season. Shepard obviously had his injury issues, you know, and of course they bit him again. I didn't realize, the week 1 injury that Wandale suffered was going to keep him out
Yeah, and
an
we don't even
additional
know what's
month.
wrong with Wandale. Daboll won't tell us. All we know is Wandale
Man,
hurt his knee.
it must have been a serious knee deal to keep him. I mean, I don't understand. Like, why would they not? I don't know. Like,
I
he's
don't
been out
like to
for months.
complain about Daboll. Daboll can do no wrong in my eyes, Pizzle, but he need to just say, bro, dude, like got an MCL sprain or like
Well, I
something.
think he's got a little bit, and obviously he was, had spent some time with both Nick Saban and Belichick, but I think he's got a little bit of that in him where
Lying
he's
his
not
ass off
giving.
on the injury report.
Yeah, well, he's not. Yeah, he's not gonna say the truth. He's not gonna tell the truth.
Does
I mean,
anybody
he
in the
really
chat know
didn't
what's
even.
wrong with Wandale? I want to
They
know.
did,
Let's go to the chat.
but even if you go back last week, there really wasn't a lot of information about Daniel Jones coming out until there was videos being shown. It wasn't like he was coming out saying early in the week, like, "Oh yeah, Daniel will be fine. He'll play." I mean,
That's crazy, man.
I mean, but it's like Tony. How can you legitimately? We need him, and the only thing that I can see out of this, Fist, the positive I see out of this, is if he gets his shit together. Maybe when we get to later in the year, he'll have some fresh legs, compared to everybody else who's played all year. Maybe, but like I don't know how you count on him.
We can't
And
count on.
Wandale, I mean, I hope this is a one-time thing with Wandale. I hope this is a one-time thing and that it's not going to be something that always happens with him. I hope he's not going to be another Shepherd. But when he gets out there, I think he's going to be really good for this offense because
I hope this is OBJ all over again. Remember
if
OBJ had the what was it, a hamstring injury the first
he
month of
did,
the year?
he had a lot of hype too before his first game.
Yeah, and
But I
then he
mean,
came out like gangbusters.
how can you if you pick Wandale was a second-round draft pick, looked really good in college, and you see Richie James out there balling? How would Wandale not go out there and be able to perform even better than Richie James? Theoretically, he should. I think the whole David Seals experiment's over with. Hopefully,
Now we know why Judge ain't play his ass. We get it now.
that's the only good thing Judge hardly ever did.
Pretty much. Shout out to Timmy. Timmy says Slayton is filth.
Oh.
Smaller Ingram, popcorn, extra butterfingers. Eating bitch. Dude has an okay game and these fans come out of retirement.
No, Timmy. I've been on the Darius Slayton train.
Yeah, I done had
From
to
the
hear
get.
this shit every week, Timmy. This
Don't,
dude,
Timmy, don't put that on me,
he
Timmy.
find a way to involve Darius Slayton in
Don't put me in that
every
group,
show, bro.
Timmy.
This
He
dude
didn't
did.
have them butter hands on. He didn't have them butter hand popcorn hands on
Listen,
Sunday.
although Pizzle is 5-0 on the weekly picks,
I am. I'm 5-0.
Pizzle,
I got an ugly game this week for the people. That's another
although
thing
he's
that's about-
5-0, he did cost a couple of y'all money with that Darius Slayton touchdown prop week 1.
Yeah, but guess what? You can hit it back this weekend.
Oh, Pizzle, he said he got an ugly play this week. I
got
can
an
only
ugly play.
imagine.
That's another thing. I give these this. We told these people Giants winning 10 games. We told them about Daniel Jones. We sitting here giving them sports picks. We making them money.
Yeah, and I hope y'all
what
bet
else do you want?
The Giants were over 6.5, and we were over 7, and we was over 6.5 win totals. I hope y'all bet both of them because I told y'all.
And you told and Daboll coach of the year
and Daboll coach of the year. I'm trying to put money in your pocket. Take it.
I got an ugly game for them this week though. I feel like I'm going 6-0 this.
The uglier the better. Because
I think I got an ugly game for them this week. I don't even want to take it, but I got to give it to the people because I'm trying to help these people become better. I'm trying to help them become 60-minute men.
Yeah, and I love
they don't deserve it. They don't deserve it because they want Fist. I think they really wanted to tell us that we were stupid about Daniel Jones.
They did. They couldn't wait to throw it in our face.
They couldn't wait to throw it in our face.
They wanted to.
They told me I was high as a kite about Darius Slayton.
And here's the thing too, Pizzle. I know they wanted to rub that shit in my face. I know they wanted to rub it in my face because I'd have been on I'd have been on everybody's show. I'd have been on channel after channel. I'd have been on podcast after podcast. I'd have gone to war with Bengal fans and Charger fans that said Daniel Jones is better than Herbert and Burrow. I done took arrows for Danny, and I know people just couldn't wait for the Giants to be like 1-4. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't wait for us to lose, Pizzle, so they could just throw it in my face. But last I checked, Pizzle, doesn't Daniel Jones have a better record than Burrow and Herbert?
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing about Burrow, and I don't even hate Burrow, but he's got Chase, he's got T. Higgins, he's got dudes,
and you know what?
Like
Peyton
he's got
Manning,
dudes.
And here's the thing, I'm starting to think that Daniel Jones is more Tom Brady-esque than Peyton, because there's the thing. You know what? He's starting to remind me of Tom Brady, where it's like Tom Brady had David Patton and what's his name, Deion Branch and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He had randoms out there, and he had to win with it. Daniel Jones has to win with randoms.
Daniel is super accurate, and the one thing he's got over all them dudes is he's got legs.
Yeah, because Herbert and Burrow ain't running like Danny.
No, they're not.
Wildest dreams.
They're not.
I told you,
just like we said, we broke it down for them 2 weeks ago. We gave them a list of teams who literally would be knocking on Danny's door if he was available.
Could you imagine what Daniel Jones would do with freaking Jamar Chase and Higgins? Could you imagine what Daniel Jones would do if he had Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, and freaking what's that Daniel tight end? Oh my gosh, Everett,
or Travis Kelce.
Yeah, or if he had a Travis Kelce, like, please, man. I tweeted that on Monday night. I was like, bro, can Daniel Jones get a Travis Kelce one day?
Mm-hmm.
Are we asking for too much here, bro?
Well, I mean, I like Bellinger.
I like Bellinger. Now, Bellinger
he's not gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be Travis Kelce, but I like Bellinger.
Yeah, he's definitely got.
But I mean, the point being is like some of these quarterbacks, yeah, they're really good, but they're also really good because they got dudes around them.
And let's be real here, Mahomes. Half of Mahomes' success is Andy Reid.
I mean,
if Mahomes didn't get drafted by Andy Reid,
the Andy Reid thing's nice, but also, man, if you watch him a lot, Kelce,
and Tyreek Hill, he came into it with Kelce.
He's really not the. I mean, they're really not the same without Tyreek Hill.
Honestly. Nah, they're not. Like Mahomes,
they're still good, but like
they're good, but it ain't the same.
You know what's funny? And it's funny because you remember how everybody was saying how the AFC West was going to be like this monster division this year, and it sucks. And then like the NFC East is like really good, but like everybody was talking about how great the AFC West was going to be. Man, the AFC West sucks.
I bet you Joe Shane would say no if they said we'll give you Russ for Daniel Jones straight up. I bet you he'd say no.
Hell no, they wouldn't do that.
I bet you he'd say no on that shit. Shout out to Timmy though.
Seattle knew what they was doing.
Yes,
they knew.
I had to recant all my Seattle slander. I actually had to recant.
They knew.
Yeah, they definitely knew. Shout out to Timmy though. He didn't drop any balls this time because London doesn't sell popcorn with butter. Not to mention DJ is literally handing the ball over to him. Yeah, that is true. Daniel Jones throws a hell of a good ball.
Throws a hell of a ball. I give a hell of a 1,000%. That's something Danny don't get a credit for. He throws a hell of a ball.
Then you know what,
Timmy, you don't want to be a Darius Slayton believer. That's fine. But listen, you will come to respect him.
I can't wait till Daniel Jones ends Tom Brady's career in the playoffs this year. I can't fucking wait, bro. Because you know that's how it's going to end up.
I feel like I was actually thinking about that today. I was like, how badass would it be if Danny took Tom Brady's career?
Go straight to Tampa Bay and end Tom Brady's career. That'd be fucking legendary, bro. It'd be the passing of the torch.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait because you know that's how it's going to end up.
I really do feel like that's going to happen.
because the Eagles' schedule is so damn easy, Pizzle. It's like,
No, they're
oh
gonna
my
make the
gosh.
playoffs. Cowboys probably gonna make the playoffs, and I think we're gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, all three of us going to the playoffs, and I think like all three of us gonna win 10+ games.
And that's the thing. Like, this is what pisses me off because that dumb bitch. I shouldn't be so disrespectful to her, but this is
All a
reality.
heifer. That stupid heifer.
That's the thing. When you look at the NFC, who really scaring you in the NFC?
Our division. That's it.
I mean, that's
is
our
it.
division, and we already played one of them. Yeah, I know we took an L, but we was right there in that game the whole time.
I ain't
Who
scared
really
of
scaring
the
you in the
Rams.
NFC?
I ain't scared of the 49ers.
You ain't scared of the Bucks.
We just beat the Packers. The Saints ain't doing shit. I hate to say it, but
We've
Saints
already
ain't doing
beat. Matter of fact, we've already beat two teams in the NFC North, Packers and the Bears, and I think we definitely beaten the Lions, and I can't wait to play the Vikings.
Yeah, like I'm be honest with you, our only competition is our division.
Yeah.
The
So like, I mean,
Cowboys
but
and the
even
damn Eagles.
if you said don't even include the rest of the league, just do NFC. The Giants for sure is a top 5 NFC team.
Nah, but Pizzle, if you go by record, we are the third best team in the NFC.
Yes.
It would be the Eagles, then the Cowboys, because they beat us, and then us. If you want to go record-wise, everybody else got 2 losses.
Yeah.
Technically, we are the third best team in the NFC. Technically.
I'm just saying, man. Like, I don't hate that 49ers team. I think they're good. Obviously, you got to respect
Jimmy
the Bucks.
G. We're not scared of Jimmy G.
But, no, I'm not. No, I'm not scared of him. I want. If the Giants were playing this weekend, I'd say let's get it. But I'm just saying, like, this idea of somebody going on ESPN today, they ain't even looking at the totality of the whole NFC, and they talking stupid. When we one of the best teams in the NFC.
I can't wait till we beat the Ravens on Sunday. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be glorious. We beat the Ravens on Sunday. It's gonna be glorious. Shout out to Pizzle 60-minute right-hand man. He says, Landon back. Did we sign him to stop Lamar? NYPD? Oh yeah, I would love to bring the NYPD back, but
I don't think Landon gonna play for at least another month.
And I'm glad Landon came out and said something because there was a couple Giants fans that said that Landon betrayed us when he went to Washington. Look, Gettleman could have franchise tagged that dude. Gettleman let Landon walk out the door. Remember we franchised the kicker that year? Or something stupid like that. Gettleman didn't franchise Landon.
Landon could and I don't know what the Giants are planning on doing with him, but he couldn't cover nobody. He could hit. This is why he needs to play like a money backer or linebacker position for the Giants because we won't have to ask him to cover so much.
Oh no, everything you're saying is facts, but guess who else couldn't cover Pizzle? Peppers. You let Landon Collins walk out the door and you brought in Peppers. Peppers would never be as good as Landon Collins was. And Peppers was everything. Look, that's just a fact, Pizzle.
Look,
everything we wanted Peppers to be, Landon Collins was. We wanted him to be Landon Collins.
Here's the thing. When it comes to Gettleman and a lot of the moves that he made, whether it be free agency, trades, draft picks, there's no question that Gettleman was boom or he was bust. There's no question. There was no in between with him. A lot of it was boom or bust. And so, look, Kenny Golladay was a bust, but I mean, the whole Giants fan base wanted him.
But Leonard Williams was a boom, though.
Leonard Williams is a boom. Adoree Jackson, I thought Adoree Jackson was going to be a bust. It's a boom so far.
Yeah, he hit on Adoree. He hit on Blake.
But
he hit on Bradbury.
Let me say this, Fist. And this
hit on Gano.
Let me say this, because nobody's talking about this. And this is what's great about our podcast, because we talk about things that nobody else talks about. You have to wonder, because I really think Gettleman made a lot of really good draft picks. So, take a guy like Will Hernandez, for example, a guard we drafted, and obviously he's moved on. Maybe he was good, but he didn't have the right coaching to even be good.
Yeah, he might have been good on this team.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what when you see these players that Gettleman drafted that are really good, think about the ones that have moved on, that might have moved on prematurely, not by either their fault or maybe not even their fault, but they moved on. Where the reality is, if Gettleman saw that maybe these guys had talent, like a DeAndre Baker, for example, or obviously it's too late for those guys, but the reality is like we didn't have the coaching, and they might have been good draft picks, and we say they were terrible draft picks, but maybe Gettleman was right on some of these dudes, but they just had terrible coaching.
Yeah, he couldn't pick the coach for shit. That was his problem.
That's where he failed, and that's why he got let go.
Facts. Shout out to Corey. Cousins had a better record than Rodgers. So what? Yo, your Eagles, bro. Oh my gosh,
man! Listen, man. I've seen Eagle fans talk about that, man. They beat a primetime Kirk Cousins. What's Kirk Cousins' record in primetime?
Like
2-10. He's like something like that. It's terrible. Why they? This is what bothers me about Eagle fans. Like, you having a good season, you undefeated, you only team undefeated. Why you got to come out and say stupid ass shit?
And it's so sad, Pizzle.
Like, just be undefeated.
The best team they playing still got their backup quarterback in it, because they playing
really play nobody
Cowboys.
Good.
They're playing the Cowboys this weekend, but even the Cowboys are gonna be playing with their backup.
And that's man. Listen, I know everybody's on that Bills versus Chiefs nuts, but man, to me, the game.
The game of the week is definitely gonna be that Cowboy Eagle game.
That Cowboy Eagle game gonna be fun, but I can't wait to see what happens in that one. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, you know what? I'm gonna say this, Fist, because I shouldn't talk like this, but I'm gonna say this. I kind of hope the Eagles win, and I kind of hope they continue to run the table, because I want us to be the ones that pop the cherry
on December 11th. You want it to be undefeated going into December 11th.
I want us to be the ones that pop that cherry.
I wouldn't mind it. I
want them to be feeling good, and then we go. They come to MetLife, and we put them in their place.
I wouldn't mind it at all.
I shouldn't say that at all. Then again, I hope they lose the rest of their games.
I really do too. Shout out to Barf though. Would you trade DJ for? Hell no.
What you talking about?
Yeah, Barf. Stop. Trevor Lawrence is trash. He's trash. And here's the thing. I'm gonna say this real quick since you super chatted it. I'll speak on it.
Is that Canadian money?
I don't know what the fuck that
is that Canada?
I don't know. It might be. Who knows? But here's the deal. I'm gonna speak on this. Daniel Jones was a random out of Duke. Okay, he was the 6th pick in the draft. None of y'all heard of this motherfucker till we drafted him. Let's call a spade a spade. 90% of the people walking New York never saw Daniel Jones till he got drafted. Trevor Lawrence was Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, John Elway, all that shit. The fact that Trevor Lawrence still stinks is a problem. That dude is a walking turnover. I'm sorry, Pizzle, but he's supposed to save the franchise. As much as I hate Kyler Murray turned that franchise around. They've been a winning franchise ever since he's gotten there. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't even.
This dude, Trevor Lawrence has done nothing for them. Andrew Luck took a 1-15 team and won 11 games with them his rookie season. Like, at some point, bro, you have to show something. This dude, you're the number one overall pick, bro.
I got no hate for Trevor Lawrence.
I do.
I got no hate for him. But my thing is, like, and Bart, and I think we both appreciate the super chat. But why you gotta say something stupid?
Because they always got to take a shot at DJ. DJ is better than Trevor Lawrence at the NFL level, bro. Let's call it what it is. Daniel Jones is a better quarterback on the NFL level.
Clemson.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At Clemson, when he had all that weapons, and he used to beat up on DJ because they, he played Daniel Jones, Duke, and Clemson, whatever. But Daniel Jones is a better NFL player than him. It is what it is. Daniel Jones is a better NFL player. The same way Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen from small schools, what is it? Wyoming and Louisville, I think. Lamar went to Louisville, I think.
Yeah, he went to Louisville.
They're better than Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold, who went to USC in Oklahoma. Doesn't matter where you went to in college. Doesn't matter what you did in college. When you get on the NFL level, that's what matters. And Daniel Jones is a better player than Trevor Lawrence on the NFL level. It is what it is. Shout out to Corey. Jones hasn't threw a touchdown since week 3. I don't care.
My God, man.
I don't, bro.
Man,
These Eagle fans talk all this shit, bro. Like, yo, our quarterback got 3 game-winning drives. What's up?
I'm gonna tell you what it is, Fizz. Is they starting to feel that heat.
They need to worry about. I'm gonna tell
That's
you, like,
what I'm saying. They need to worry about
the Cowboys. Don't worry about us. Worry about the Cowboys. What you worry about the Giants for? We don't play till December. We literally pizzle. It's October 12th. We play December 11th. We play 2 months from there. 2 whole months. That's 8 weeks. Worry about the Cowboys.
Listen,
about us.
Listen. I'm only bringing this up. I'm only bringing this up because he said it. And I don't even want to prove this point because it's stupid. Because that's what most of the time Eagle fans are. They stupid. I've been watching too much Lord Brunson videos of what y'all been doing. Jalen Hurts got 4 he's thrown 4 TDs all year long. Danny's thrown 3. What are we talking about?
Exactly. What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
What the hell are we talking about?
What are we talking about? Just he's thrown 1 more TD than Danny. Like you gonna bust a nut over that?
Talk about those second half slumps. Tell me why he went 3 straight games without scoring a point.
Brunson's hurt season hat off for a second.
They be slurping, man.
Like you saying something stupid.
Brainwashed. He's brainwashed Eagle fan. But you know what it is, Pizzle? They listen. Let me tell you. Let me run down the Philadelphia timeline. In about 3 days, Bryce Harper and his fucking hair going home. The Phillies is about to die in about 3 days. 3 months after that, sometime in January, the Eagles is gonna die. And then about 3 months of that,
they gonna die. Yeah.
James Harden in Joel Embiid 76 is gonna die. That's the outlook for all Philly fans.
Yeah. James Harden, he just want to get to a strip club.
Facts. Bryce Harper and his hair, bye-bye in about 3 days. The Pigeons of Philly, bye-bye in about 3 months. And about 6 months from them, bye-bye Doc Rivers and Embiid and Harden, bye. All Philly teams choke in the playoffs. It's what y'all do. It don't matter the sport. It don't matter the time of the calendar. Y'all gonna fold like fresh laundry in all postseasons because that's what Philadelphia teams do. Habitually. The McNabb era.
He only setting himself up for failure.
And I love it. Keep talking shit. Keep talking shit. Because here's the thing, right? The Giants are going to go further than the Eagles. Because here's the thing, right? The Giants, because of what, let's just say the Eagles get a first round bye, right? The Eagles are probably going to end up playing, they'll get the lowest seed that advances, right? Which will probably be, it'll probably be because the Giants are going to take on a team like Tampa because we're going to be like the 5th seed. With Giants probably. So what's going to happen is this. They're going to mess around, play the Rams or the 49ers in their first playoff game, and they're going to get their ass beat. That's what's going to happen to the Eagles. The Eagles are going to get a first round bye. They're going to play a team like the Rams or the 49ers, and they're going to get their ass beat. That's what's going to happen to them. That's exactly what's going to happen to the Eagles. Watch. Shout out to Timmy, though. I watched Slayton drop a bomb that Danny put in his lap with no defense around him, so I don't want to hear it. Dude is a reminder of the filth we had. Yeah, he is. He is. He is. Timmy, you preaching to the choir when you talking to me. It's Pizzle you got to convince. You preaching to the choir when you talking to me, bro. You preaching to the choir. I know Darius Slayton is filth. I'm just being nice to him this week because he had a good game.
You're gonna be nice to me next week too.
I hope so because I want to beat the Ravens. So I hope so. Shout out to Corey. Put Jones on the Eagles. Bro, you put Jones on the Eagles. I would actually fear y'all. If Daniel Jones on the Eagles, y'all actually have a better team. Like I could take y'all serious. I don't take her.
It really is like Eagle fans are.
Corey make Eagle fans look bad, bro.
And they should have. And look, first of all, the Cardinals did cover my bet that I gave out on the show last week. They had +5.
Barely.
They lost by 3. They covered. But that game should have went to overtime.
Yeah, sure.
Should have went to overtime. You over there fucking with the Arizona Cardinals, Corey. Get the hell out of here.
Exactly. Shout out to Corey
You're
again.
beating Green Bay on the other side of the pond.
Real teams.
Real teams.
And your Giants couldn't beat their backup. So, huh? Yo, bro. Okay, keep talking shit. Y'all, when y'all lose to that same backup, I don't want to hear nothing.
What?
If the Eagles lose to the Cowboys on Sunday, I don't want to hear shit.
Listen, let me pause that for a second. Let me pause that for Cooper Rush, I think, might be better than Dak Fist.
He might be. Well,
He might be, Fist.
I don't know, man.
He might be. I'm gonna tell you what. Watch Dak come back and he struggles. Watch.
Now, here's what worries me about Cooper
Telling
Rush. Here's what bothers me with Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush ain't had to win a game yet. That defense been mighty fine the past months. I need to see Cooper Rush when he got to put up like 25 points to win a game. That defense has not given up 20 points.
Like the thing is, like Corey's causing me to have a conflict because I actually don't even want the Cowboys to beat them.
No, it's not a conflict, Pizzle. I'm gonna tell you, like I told who the fuck? I told my boy Jay from Nerd Cage did my he did my Blood Money primetime show on Sunday on my other channel with me. Rooting for the Cowboys is rooting for the Giants' best interest. So we're not really rooting for the Cowboys. We're rooting for the Giants' best interest.
I know that, but I can't stand the Cowboys. I hate them. And honestly, I'm not even threatened by Philly. I'm not threatened by the Eagles either. I'm not threatened by Philly. And I'm really not even that threatened by Dallas. It's just I got a bad taste in my mouth from that loss we had from them.
I'm threatened by Dallas, bro. They beat the fuck out of us every day.
They got some bad juju over us or something.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm threatened by Dallas. They find ways to beat us, bro.
Like we gotta go to like New Orleans and get one of them like voodoo dolls.
See, but here's the thing.
Have some kind of spell.
Here's what bothers me with the Cowboys. The Cowboys, see, when the Eagles beat us, it was never like. So, all right, here's what I'm trying to say. When the Eagles owned Eli Manning, they weren't cocky about it. Like it wasn't like a easy win. The way DeMarcus Lawrence and Ezekiel Elliott and Dak look at they look at us like we sweep. I mean, they look at the Giants like a homecoming game or something like that. I mean, the mind control they have over us, it bothers me. Like the way DeMarcus Lawrence be like little Eli or big Eli, whatever he called Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
And then Zeke and all the front running he does when he plays us, and Dak is like ain't lost to us in 6 years and shit. It's like, bro, like we got to beat the Cowboys. And I said it since day one, Pizzle. I said a win versus Dak Prescott's Cowboys will mean more to me than anything. That'd mean as much to me as a fucking playoff berth. Beating Dak Prescott's Cowboys would mean the world to me. Because Daniel Jones has owned Washington. He's owned the Eagles. That's nothing new to us. I want to see Danny beat them fucking Cowboys with Dak. Not Andy Dalton. Not who's their backup right now? The fucking
for the
Cowboys, whatever his name is, whoever backup quarterback is right now.
Are you talking about behind Cooper Rush?
No, yeah. I don't want to beat Cooper Rush. We already beat Andy Dalton. I want to beat Dak. I want to beat Dak. That's how we get rid of the demons. We get rid of the Cowboy demons by beating Dak. I want Dak healthy on Thanksgiving. I want to beat Dak on Thanksgiving. We gotta get rid of the demons, Pizzle. The Giants have got to get rid of the demons.
I'm again, and I know the Giants have lost the Cowboys, but I'm genuinely not even threatened by either one of those teams. I'm not. I would be A-okay if they played them this week. No problem.
I ain't threatened by the Eagles.
I'm not threatened by really anybody. I mean, I want to see the Giants play everybody.
We need to trade for DJ Moore first. When we trade for DJ Moore, then we can talk shit. Like, let's trade for DJ Moore first. All right. Can we get DJ Moore on the roster first, Pizzle? before we say we just
I
play
can't co-sign
anybody
that
this
yet.
week?
I can't co-sign that yet.
Why not?
I mean,
Have you seen our wide receiving core lately?
no, I know. But I still feel like
Dude's like 25 years old.
no, I
What are we
know.
talking about?
I know.
What
But
are we talking about?
what I'm saying is like I hate to say it, but I want
He not a diva or nothing. He don't
No, I know. I'm not
complain.
even saying he's a bad player. I'm not. It's just, right now our receiving core is super thin, right? But it ain't like I hate to say this, but it ain't like Galladay and Toney and Wandale won't come back.
Galladay ain't coming back. I don't think they're gonna let
I
Galladay
know.
come back.
I hate to say
They
that.
just gonna be like, just stay hurt. Just stay over there. I don't think they're gonna let Galladay come back. And Toney, we don't know if he's a real person or not. Wandale, he coming back. We know Wandale gonna come back, but Galladay, Toney, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I've given up hope on. I'm starting to give up hope on Toney. Shout out to Corey though. T-Law had Urban Meyer, but no excuse like D. Bro, shut up. See, that's what I'm talking about, bro.
Yeah, he's got literally, he's got a Super Bowl winning coach now.
Nah, but here's the thing though. They hate Daniel Jones, right? So they gave Trevor Lawrence every pass in the book for his rookie season.
Yeah.
But don't give Daniel Jones no pass at all.
In the last 2 seasons, he had Joe Judge as his quarterback.
Like, come on.
I mean,
bro.
Joe Judge is his head coach.
And Jason Garrett is his fucking coordinator. Like,
Who everybody says is terrible.
It don't get much worse than that, bro.
Matter of fact, he doesn't even have a job now.
And Cowboy fans tried to warn us. I give credit to Cowboy fans. They tried to tell us he was trash.
Yeah, they did.
They really did.
I give them credit on that. They did.
Shout out to Pandemonium. Corey Lawrence has Peterson throwing 30 passes a game in a new system. It's not happening for him. Coaching matters. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like Doug Peterson just won a Super Bowl. Like Pizzle said, he's got a Super Bowl winning coach.
Yeah, coach.
An offensive-minded Super Bowl winning coach at that. And
yes.
With mad weapons, Christian Kirk and Travis Etienne and shit. Like, come on, bro. Your boy Evan Ingram, Pizzle.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm so glad that shit's over with.
Yeah.
So glad that's over with.
Shout out to Pandemonium. Corey, you bugging. AJ, Smith, Sanders, O-line, D-line, Watson stretching the field. You should be happy Hurts not playing like Baker. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. Like if Hurts couldn't run, he would be Baker Mayfield. He better be happy. If Hurts couldn't run, he would be Baker Mayfield, bro. Like, just being honest with you. Another Oklahoma quarterback with more swag than talent. Mind my business, though. Shout out to Corey. Jones is 2-2 against Philly. Bro, take it. The Ingram drop. That fucking Ingram drop, bro. Oh, my gosh. I hate Evan Ingram.
I know. Fuck Evan. And you know what? Maybe that's why we're winning now, Fizz, because we ain't got his dumb ass.
And imagine what's going to happen when we get rid of Slayton. Woo. Woo. Shout out to Relic. We can't afford DJ Moore. That cap hit every year is like 20K plus. How you going to deal Saquon? First of all, hold on. Thank you, Relic. I am feeling a little better. Relic, you got to understand something.
But see, this is why I'm reluctant about it too, Fizz. Is because there is a money issue, can be a money issue, but
what
you're gonna be paying you're gonna be paying that, but then you're gonna have what if Toney does figure it out? Like what if he does?
Then we got 2 more. We need more to DJ Moore.
I know, but
more to him.
You got to think about long term here.
This is long term. He's the same age as Saquon. That's the Saquon draft. He just got paid. That's the Saquon draft.
Matter of fact, I think he was the first receiver drafted.
No, Calvin Ridley was.
Are you sure?
Calvin Ridley went to Atlanta, then Carolina took DJ Moore. I think. Either him or Calvin Ridley was the first receiver.
Somebody needs to check that for us.
No, I think the first receiver was the Raider guy, I think. Some super fast motherfucker went to Oakland that year. I think was the first receiver that year.
I think it was DJ Moore. I really do.
I could be wrong.
Somebody needs to check that.
Somebody in the chat go back to 2018.
2018
It was Henry Ruggs. It was Henry Ruggs.
Was it
Is
Henry
that the guy who
Ruggs?
went first?
No, I don't know if he was 2018. I don't think he was a 2018 draft.
I don't know. All I know is it was either Calvin
I
Ridley
think
or
Henry
DJ Moore.
Ruggs was either
One of
like
them.
2019 or maybe 2020 draft.
But the point is, Pizzle, he fits our timeline because the 2018 draft is the oldest player on the team, basically. So DJ Moore basically fits our timeline because that's Saquon's contract. He's a year younger than DJ. Year older than DJ. That fits the timeline. And remember, remember, Carolina has to eat that cap hit, not us. Remember, that's what happened when we traded Odell to Cleveland. We ate the cap hit, not Cleveland. Remember, we had the $17 million in dead cap after we traded Odell. We got to eat that cap hit, they got to eat that cap hit, not us. If we trade for DJ Moore, first of all, Galladay money comes off the books. That's $13 million in cap right there.
I mean, we gonna see. I mean,
we're not trying to improve the team, bro.
I'm all about it, but I'm a little.
Want Darius Slayton to somehow miraculously be a number one receiver, and it's not gonna happen. I'm not dumb, Pizzle. You trying to hold out hope for that bum 86? That's all that is.
Hey, 86.
You trying to give 86 as many opportunities as possible, and it's not happening, bro. We see through that shit. Shout out to Corey. Hurts is 2-2 against the Giants as well. What? Yo, Corey, fuck you, fuck your Eagles. Shout out to Pandemonium. Corey, DJ beat Philly with a broken neck and upset. Exactly.
He did.
But he Kurt Angled your fucking Eagles.
Broken freaking neck.
Shout out to Relic. Fisk. I want DJ, but we can't afford him. Look, we can afford DJ Moore, bro. Shane wouldn't have called for DJ Moore if we couldn't afford him. That's number one. And number two, the salary cap is a myth, Relic. Salary cap only exists when you don't want to make plays. When you're not trying to win, that's how the salary cap exists. When you trying to win, the salary cap don't exist.
You do know that if they did do the DJ trade, then that would eliminate the OBJ thing.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. I just want to know. I want DJ Moore, OBJ.
Let me explain something to y'all. I want and first of all, actually, it doesn't eliminate the OBJ thing because wherever OBJ goes is on a minimum deal. Nobody's giving OBJ more than the minimum contract, so that actually don't really.
You think it may not be true though.
Yeah, I'm not. Who's gonna pay OBJ more than the minimum? Coming off another ACL surgery and don't know the playbook. Who giving him more than the minimum?
Yeah, I mean, if he went to the Rams, he knows the playbook.
Yeah, if he went to the Rams, he know the playbook. But bro, like most of these, since y'all want to talk about cap space, what winning team got enough cap space to give OBJ a bag?
No, nobody gonna give him a bag.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like OBJ know he got to take the minimum wherever he goes this year and then ball out and prove to the NFL that he's still worthy, to get a contract next season. But the thing is, bro, the salary cap don't exist, man. Like, stop the cap. It don't exist. If we could get DJ Moore, pay Saquon, and pay Daniel Jones and still have money left. In fact, I'm going to be honest with you. We'll actually save money against the cap if we paid Daniel Jones and Saquon and not tag either of them. We will save money. Because remember, the Cleveland Browns, Pizzle. The Cleveland Browns, and they paid Deshaun Watson. They knew Deshaun Watson was going to get suspended, right? So they gave Deshaun Watson $230 million guaranteed and made his cap hit for 2022 $1 million because they knew he was going to get suspended and they didn't want him to lose any money. They literally made a $230 million quarterback cap hit $1 million. That's the type of shit that makes me say the cap doesn't exist. The Saints made Taysom Hill the highest paid quarterback in the league annually, but gave him like 5 void years in a contract to do it. So, like, this whole notion that the cap exists is bullshit. It doesn't exist. The Saints, in order to make Drew Brees, so the Drew Brees I forgot what happened, but when Drew Brees retired, he instead of like officially retiring, Drew Brees spread his contract out over the next 2 or 3 seasons to save the Saints cap space last season. These are facts. So even though Drew Brees is retired, he's still getting paid from the Saints to this day, so he can give them cap space. There is
I didn't know that.
there's so many ways to finesse the cap. It's not even funny, bro. When teams want to win, the cap does not exist. It don't exist. It's a fucking fallacy. It's just a fallacy. That's just the truth of the matter. Shout out to Pandemonium though. Fisk, nothing for nothing. Joe called about Marshall. More slight possibility. Bro, no, this is what happens when you call your girl, right? This is what you call a
I
girl.
told you
right?
it's a garage sale.
This is what happens. You call a girl, right? And you ask her what she doing. Okay, that's the first thing you say, what you doing. Within the next 30 to 45 minutes, what are you wearing? That's what you do. Joe Shane calls, hey, how's Terrence Marshall? Oh, really? Yo, okay, that's nice. So, I saw that ransom video with DJ Moore. How's he doing? That's how it goes. You know how it is, Pizzle. You call a girl, you ask her how her day went, what's up with her crazy ass friends, and somewhere within the next 10 to 15 minutes, hey, so what you wearing? You know how this goes. So sure, he calls about Terrence Marshall, but in the process, he gets down to what he really wants to know, which is what color them panties. So what's the price on DJ Moore? That's how this goes. 60-minute man knows more than me. You know, he knows just as well as I do.
Sure
you got a small talk for you ask what color the panties are. Am I lying?
Sometimes I ain't even got panties on.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you find out she ain't got no panties on. You know what I'm saying? And Joe Shane is like, so what color the panties is? And the dude at Carolina said, well, damn, bro, we don't even want a first round pick. You give us Kadarius Toney in the second round pick and you can have him. Oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my man Joe Shane ready to give a first round pick. You know what I'm saying? Man, I give you a first round pick, whatever. Dude, like, nah, bro, throw us Kadarius Toney if he's real. Prove to us that Kadarius Toney's real. Let us shake his hand, smell his breath, hear his voice, make sure he's a real person. Throw a second round pick with us and you can have him. You're like, oh shit, okay, let's do it. That might be why the deal ain't done yet, Pizzle, because we can't find Kadarius Toney. That might be why the deal ain't done. They might have said, look, yo, give us Kadarius Toney. We could wait till next
Like
year.
Sasquatch, he in the woods somewhere.
Yeah, there was somewhere, bro. Kadarius Toney might be on Mars or Pluto or some shit like that. We don't know. We cannot confirm Kadarius Toney is a real person.
Like you said, we're gonna go on a Blair Witch project with a video camera looking for him.
Facts. We're gonna be in the woods and
We're gonna be in the woods looking.
picking up sticks and shit like
The
this.
hell did he go?
Prick.
Is this a sign right here? Like, look at these sticks together. I think he left this here.
You know, it's gonna be like the episode of South Park with the Chewbacca when Cartman fucking he created the Chewbacca and shit like that, and they had to go fucking go on a manhunt for the Chewbacca on Easter or some shit like that. And Eric Cartman was like, he had the video of it. He was like, you see that little dot right there? If you really zoom in, see that little dot? That's the Chewbacca. That's gonna be me and Pizzle with Kadarius Toney. Like, well, if you zoom in on the camera and you pan the angle over there, and you turn the lights off, we got to turn the lights off to get the best view of it. But if you zoom in on the TV screen,
and the crazy thing,
right
what's crazy is Kadarius Toney could have made me forget about Darius Slayton this season. He could have.
He really could have. Yeah, he could have.
But he ain't.
I don't know what the fuck going on with Kadarius Toney, bro. Shout out to OG Taurus. What's up, Fisk? You really think Jones a more MVP over Barkley? With him, Giants 1-4. Without him, Giants 1-4. Facts. Jones earning my respect though. 100.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did you so what? What up is you really think Jones a more MVP over Barkley? Without him, Giants 1-4. Facts, Jones. Okay. So he is saying that Jones, like without Jones, we 1-4.
I think he's saying
I
without
was
Jones, we
thinking like he was
1-4.
saying we 1-4 without Barkley. I thought that's what he originally said, but
Shit.
I 100% agree with them. Without Jones, we might be. I mean, because I'm
We
telling you,
maybe
man,
beat Chicago.
the last 2 seasons, plus these 5 games we've played, it's a known fact. It's factual. Just use your eyeballs. Without Daniel Jones, we don't win games. Without other players, we still win games.
Actually, Pizzle, I take that back. We be winless without Jones because didn't Chicago beat the hell out of us last year when we lost Daniel Jones? I could have sworn they beat the dog shit out of us last year without Daniel Jones. Chicago.
You got to understand something.
We might be winless without Daniel Jones this season, being honest with you.
I tried to forget about last year. I really did.
I don't want to forget about last year. You know why I don't want to forget about last year, Pizzle?
Yeah, we lost 20. The exact score was 29-3.
D-Zam. But like, I don't
29.
want to forget about last year because it just reinforces how great my quarterback was, because we were a game out of the wild card with tiebreakers over the Saints and tiebreakers over the Eagles. We were a game out of the wild card spot with that sorry ass fucking coach Joe Judge when Daniel Jones was healthy. When Daniel Jones got hurt, our season went the hell in the handbasket.
It's happened twice. Like, the reality is Daniel Jones might have made Joe Judge look better than he actually was.
He did, because
And
if you
not
keep
even
it 100,
saying, like, you know, again, that ain't saying much. But my point being is like Joe Judge might have been a far worse coach than we realized.
but if Daniel Jones don't get hurt in the pandemic year, we win an extra game. I don't think we lose to the Browns.
Yeah.
I think we win that Browns game with Daniel Jones at home. So if you be honest with ourselves, Daniel Jones should have won the division in 2020. I don't care how you slice it. Whether he stays healthy the whole year or the Eagles do their job, one way or the other, Daniel Jones and Joe Judge should have won the division in 2020. And then last year, like I said, he was a game out of the wild card spot. There's a world, Pizzle, where Joe Judge is still our coach and we're coming on back-to-back playoff bursts. There's a world where that happens. And in that world, we got sorry ass Patrick Graham sitting back in cover 4, cover 2 defenses, giving up bullshit. Every time I watch the Raiders play on primetime, Pizzle, I'm reminded that thank God we got rid of Joe Judge, and thank God we got rid of Patrick Graham. I'm so happy we got Wink Martindale and not Patrick Graham.
Matter of fact, Patrick Graham got his ass lit up Monday night by the Chiefs.
Oh my God.
My man had a what was it, like a 17-0 lead. Chiefs still came back and won.
And just sat back at coverage.
Yeah.
Just let Mahomes do whatever he wanted.
They scored 29 points and they still didn't win.
He blew that 17-point lead to Arizona as well. Oh my gosh.
It's so bad how bad our coaching was. It's so bad. But look, let's start wrapping this thing up. Let's give them our picks this week.
All right, you got to go first. Hold on. I got to get the lines in front of me.
Okay, I'm going to give you a super ugly game here, Fisk, and I'm going to give the people a super ugly game. But you have to understand, Pizzle's 5-0 here.
Let me think. I'm looking at the spreads right quick. I want to think.
Are you going to guess what I'm going to say?
I want to guess what game you're going to say.
Go ahead. I'll give you an opportunity. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 3 guesses.
You going to give me 3?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Okay, my first guess, since you said it's an ugly game.
It's an ugly game, which may give it away, but go ahead.
You taking the Falcons and the points, ain't you?
No.
Okay, so that's one ugly game out the way.
But I will say the Falcons are undefeated against the spread this year. But go ahead.
You ain't got the balls to take Seattle straight up.
Nope.
Okay, so it ain't Seattle.
Nope. One more guess.
I don't think that's ugly, so I'm not gonna say that one. That might be a game, but I don't think that's ugly. The only ugly game I could think of, Pizzle, because it's got to be ugly. So I'm gonna say it's the Panthers or the Broncos. I'm gonna go Broncos. That's the ugliest game I can
That
think
ain't
of.
it. Nope.
Well, damn, what's uglier
Nope.
than this?
I'm gonna show. Listen, this is it. I'm gonna show some love to our NFC East brothers, and I'm going Commanders tomorrow night.
Oh
And
wow,
pick.
I actually thought you was gonna pick the Bears.
No,
I was gonna say
Commanders
the Bears.
and a
I
pick.
thought about that game.
Like I said 2 weeks ago, when I picked the Bengals over the Jets, go ahead and get your quick money this weekend.
That's not even ugly though. I think the Commanders
It's
are a better
Bears.
team than the Bears.
Commanders is ugly.
Bro, the Bears can't score.
That game's ugly, Fist.
He can't complete forward
Well,
passes.
I didn't mean like the pick is ugly. I meant the game is
Oh,
ugly.
I thought you meant the pick was ugly. So I'm sitting here looking at all these ugly ass underdogs.
No, my bad. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant the game is because that's gonna be an ugly ass game tomorrow.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be one of them games where not a lot of people are gonna be tuning in, Fist. But that's okay. We're gonna be tuning in. We're gonna be collecting our money.
Well, if you listen to conspiracy theorists who think that all primetime games are rigged, then technically this should go over.
Well, and Ron Rivera also challenged his quarterback. So,
Man, please.
I mean,
That was light work. Compared to what Jim Irsay said about Carson Wentz last year, that was light work. My man Irsay said, we cannot win with that guy. He would never quarterback my team again. I was like, oh, shit.
a lot of
That
people
boy
get no wins.
Jim Irsay spared no expensive shitting on Carson Wentz.
You give me Carson Wentz tomorrow. You give me Carson Wentz and the Commanders tomorrow, and I think I'm going to go 6-0. And if they don't, fuck them. How about that?
You know what? I'm gonna keep it simple this week. Fizz Vegas gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna pick an ugly game too. You know what ugly game I'm gonna pick, and y'all can hate me for it later, but I'm gonna pick it anyway. My ugly game is gonna be the Colts. Fuck it. We gonna take the Colts at home, bro. I don't. Sorry,
They're coming off of a bye, I think.
Nah, they're coming off 10 days rest.
Yeah, 10 days. You're right.
And they just got shut out. They just got shut out by the Jaguars like 2 weeks ago. So I can't picture a world where the Jaguars sweep the Colts.
Little payback spot.
Yes, I think the Colts. You laying 2. You don't even got to lay the whole 3. It's a 2-point game, bro. We gonna hold our nose.
And you know what? You getting a discount too because wasn't the Colts like 7-point favorites on the road against them? What was
they was what was that spread?
It was like weird though.
Nah, there was definitely a bigger favorite.
They were a good size favorite if I remember correctly.
Nah, they was hands down a bigger favorite on the road versus the Jaguars in week 2 than they are at home. They were
you definitely get a discount on them this week.
Yeah, they were a they were a 3-point favorite on the road.
Okay.
So they were a 3-point favorite on the road.
Still
now they were a 2-point home favorite.
And now they're at home too, yeah.
So what that's basically saying they would have been a touchdown favorite if that game had been home week 2.
I mean,
if it had been in Indy, they would have been like a touchdown favorite.
They get great content, Fisk, and now they get gambling winners.
Yeah, so I'm taking the Colts. I got to redeem my honor. I'm taking the Colts.
Okay.
And then Pizzle's taking them sorry ass cockroaches in Washington.
Them commies.
And shout out to Pandemonium. DJ and Barkley complete each other. Pause.
They really do.
With both of them on the field is magic. And now we just need our wide receiver. It should have been Odell, but we hate Dave Gettleman. We were not going to rehash that. Now we just need our wide receiver to make the triplets complete. Mm-hmm. We just need our wide receiver, Pizzle.
I know.
It don't even need to be a wide receiver. It could have been a tight end. We could have got the next Travis Kelce or something. I'll take it. We just need Daniel Jones to get some kind of legit elite perimeter or something. But we got one last thing to do before we leave, Pizzle. Hold on. Let me read Don J super chat. He says, but bro, you got to remember, we started off 2022-7 with Daniel Jones playing in stupid Jason Garrett offense. You don't make the playoffs starting 2-7.
Yeah, no,
You
you're right.
don't.
But that's the thing, is Danny's still a killer, and he still found a way to get him back in the mix.
Yeah, but the point is, Don J, we still was in position to win the division. I don't give it doesn't
My
matter.
man had so many obstacles in front of him, Fizz. He had a Jason Garrett called offense. He had
No
Joe
weapon,
Judge as his coach. No receivers.
no offensive line.
No offensive line. Go ahead. What's our last thing we gotta do?
Who you got? Ravens or Giants?
Oh, I think it's disrespectful what they got the spread on the Giants.
Yeah, that's spread.
Disrespect.
They want people to pick the Giants.
Yeah,
They really do.
it's disrespectful.
That scared me. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I wasn't a Giants fan, that line scared the shit out of me. Because the Giants are coming off that big victory with 4-1.
I
And they
think
make this
see,
5.5 point home
but
dog.
and I agree with you on that it is, but Ravens also coming off a big win against their rival, the Bengals, on a Sunday night game. So they could. This might be a situation where they might. I think at the same time, this game is going to be really important to Martindale, and I think he could. I think he's going to shut down Lamar.
Nah,
So
this Wink Martindale Super Bowl. I've been saying
I mean,
that
I
all
really
summer.
and just getting to know him and watching him and listening to interviews, this game means something to him.
Oh yeah, because he knew he shouldn't have got fired.
This game
They
means
blamed him for
Yeah,
everything.
they pointed the finger at him. And Harbaugh, man, like I'm not a hater of him, but man, he makes some suspect moves.
He's a horrible coach,
He
bro.
makes some suspect fucking moves. And
he
now you gonna blame
stinks.
Martindale? You about to
He
get that
stinks.
ass tattooed this weekend, son.
Yeah, shout out to Pandemonium. Nah, Outsiders. The money pick is the Chargers over the Broncos.
Hey,
Bro, we're not
listen,
laying 5 with the Chargers.
Listen,
Stop.
you let us do the picking, okay?
Yeah, we're not laying 5 with the Chargers, Pandemonium. Save your money.
Save your money.
We're not laying
Commanders
5 with the
tomorrow
Chargers.
and call it a weekend.
Oh, Pizzle, one more thing. Let me ask you. I got one more question for you. By the way, I'm picking the Giants. I've been told y'all this is gonna be Wink Martindale Super
Matter of
Bowl.
fact, just go do a Commies, Colts, and Giants parlay right now.
Fuck it, why not?
We'll call it the Outsiders podcast. Outsiders podcast.
Well, do it round robin though, because I only support round robin parlay.
Whatever.
So do a 3-play 2-teamer parlay, round robin parlay. That take the Commies, the Giants.
And then when they all win, don't be coming. Then you need to spread some love to us. A little super chat.
Yeah. Just throw us 10%. Just break us off 10% of your winners in the super chat. Mob rules. But look, Pizzle, my last question before we get out of here. From one sports better to another. How fucking overvalued are these Bills starting to get?
Oh,
First
everybody
they
loves
was favorites in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're 3-point favorites at Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting out of hand, Pizzle.
Well, it's the love affair that everybody gives Josh Allen.
I'm part of the love affair, but this is getting out of hand.
Well, no, he's great, but it's like they show highlight after highlight after highlight. It's just
Mahomes should never get a field goal at home, bro.
The realization is like ESPN and the highlights always cause people's brains to go dumb.
I have to bet that.
Then
I cannot not take Mahomes 3 points at home, bro. My brain won't let me compute that Mahomes is a 3-point dog at home to a team that's not led by, like, I could see if this was like a Belichick, Brady, prime Patriot team, or this is like a prime Peyton Manning Colt team or some shit like that. But, bro, this is Mahomes. Where, let's be real here, I'm a Josh Allen guy, but 99% of the world thinks that Mahomes is better than Allen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what am I missing? How often does Mahomes lose in Kansas City?
I think everybody thinks that there's going to be like this payback from the playoff game.
Bro.
Because everybody, because the Bills kind of got screwed on the coin flip.
But didn't Josh Allen have to pull a rabbit out of his ass to come back in that game? Wasn't Mahomes tapping that ass all game long to the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm confused. Like, I like Josh Allen as much as the next guy, but being a favorite at Lamar, he should have lost that game, but Harbaugh's a fucking bozo. And then now he's favored at Kansas City. Like this Bills team, they're making this Bills team out to be like they're like the 07 Patriots, or they're like the 13 Broncos or something. Like
They
they're
do
not
act like
that.
they're going to be unstoppable. Yeah.
They're not even as good as what you call it. The oh my gosh.
I mean, the Dolphins beat them straight up.
Facts. Yeah, the Dolphins beat them straight up with Tua.
Tua got hurt too. Tua was concussed.
Concussed Tua beat them in the second half, bro. But the thing is, I don't even think they're as good as the Chiefs team of 2 years ago. I don't even think that, like, this Bills team, if you compare it to some of the better teams of the past couple years, are they better than the Chiefs team of 2 years ago?
I mean, we're gonna find out.
I just don't think that. Like, I mean, I like this Bills team, but like, this is getting out of hand, bro. This ain't Belichick and Brady. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
this is not Belichick and Brady. Like, I'm trying to understand. Like, hold on, wait a minute, huh? How many times was Peyton Manning favored in Foxborough, and how many times was Tom Brady favored in Indy? Like, how often did we see that? But we're getting Josh Allen favored at Mahomes?
I mean, some smells fishy about it.
That smells very fit. Like, the Giants line bothers me. This Chiefs line bothers me. And I'm gonna be honest with you. This freaking Packer line bothers me too. Because the Packers should not be 7.5-point favorites against the Jets. They want us to take the Jets. It's like they want us to take the Giants. They want us to take the Jets, and they're begging for Chiefs money. They are begging for Chiefs money, and I don't like it, Pizzle. I need your take on this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Did Pizzle just disappear like Tony? Oh my gosh, I think Pizzle just poofed and disappeared like Tony, bro. What if? Yo, I think we got in the show. I don't know what happened to Pizzle, y'all. Pizzle. Yo, can y'all hear me in the chat?
I'm bad, and I'm sorry. I had my God. I had my fucking mic on mute. I was sitting there having a gosh dang conversation with you, and it was on mute.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, we're gonna find out in that Chiefs Bills game. I mean, I really think it is a little suspect, but and the Giants, yeah, you're right. I mean, it is kind of scary.
If we weren't Giants fans, we'd be pounding the Ravens right or wrong. That kind of bothers me.
Well, I still think the public perception is the Giants are a bad 4-1 team.
That's a bad line, Pizzle. 5.5. That's a bad at home.
It's a little weird.
That's a bad line. I mean, that's a bad line, bro. I don't like that line for the Giants. I don't like that shit. Well, that line scares the hell out of me.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out all of this weekend.
But then again, I didn't like the fact that we were 9-point dogs versus Green Bay on a neutral field either, though.
It really did seem like just the line itself was we were gonna get killed, but it didn't happen.
We're gonna see.
Team. It's a different Giants team, man.
Yeah, we gonna see. But Pizzle, this has been a great episode, man.
Awesome episode. I appreciate everybody coming in here and all the super chats.
Yeah, man. We will see y'all next week. This has been episode 14 of the Giants Outsiders. We up out of here.